Hi, I'm Dane Boynton, CTO of Learning Blade. And today I'd like to offer you an opportunity to learn a little bit more about how some other teachers have used Learning Blade with some of our computer programming resources. So I have Alicia Reese and Ashley Heilman from Center Hill Middle School in Mississippi. And so I want to bring them on and have them share a little bit of their experiences with learning with User Blade for computer science. So welcome. Ashley and Alicia, really thank you for being here today. I want to give you an opportunity to share a little bit about your experience using Learning Blade. Specifically, I think, Alicia, you've been using the Hack Attack mission, is that correct? And
Yes,
Ashley,
sir.
you've been using a little bit of intro to coding. So Alicia, can you start off about what you're teaching and how the Hack Attack mission relates to the things that you're teaching in your classroom, specifically in your class?
Well, the biggest thing that Hack Attack is helping us do is look at the jobs that are related to computer science in the real world. That when the students ask us, when am I going to ever use this? They're being, what's it called? Introduced to jobs that they have never maybe heard of before. And that they don't really know that they can attain. And it's doing that in a really nice cross-curricular way. I love how if it's an English assignment, it gives information for them to kind of delve into, or history of computer science. That really helps out a lot, the history of computers.
And what is the class you're teaching?
Cyber Foundations 1. It's a state required course.
No, it's a state required course. So all students are taking this class?
Yes, sir. They have to have it to graduate in the state of Mississippi.
That's excellent. And so the Hack Attack, the subject, the Hack Attack sort of makes a direct impact to what you're talking about in that class.
100%.
Very good. And Ashley, what are you doing in your class?
We're using Intro to Coding, which fits very nicely with our state standards because our students learn HTML, and then they also learn some JavaScript and some block-based coding. So some of the classroom activities through Learning Blade have them actually go into code.org and do alternate assignments, things that we might not do in class, to enrich what we're doing, add to it.
So this is also the Cyber Foundation class, is that correct?
It is.
Okay, so both they learn something about cybersecurity and they do some programming in this class, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And like Alicia said, it's cross-curricular, so it hits other standards and kind of talks about how computer science is used using math. It talks about science. It talks about history. It has English, and it's really nice because the kids will see a few slides of information and then they have a question directly related to what they just saw. So, it's not waiting till the end of the assignment to question them. It's embedded throughout the lesson, which is really nice.
And I love when they pull out their calculators and use that prior knowledge.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great. That's wonderful, because we are trying to relate it back to the careers. That really makes it come home to them that what they're doing with these skills is something they can use for useful in life. Ashley, you've also been using code.org to do some of these programming activities.
Yes.
And you found some of that linkage between what we have some activities in Learning Blade and the Intro to Coding course that link back to code.org.
Yes, which is nice because they can sign into their account and it'll save what they're doing through Learning Blade into code, and they don't have to turn it in somewhere else. It's there. And I can go in and see it.
That's great. That's great. You've talked to your students some about what they thought about this class and the materials in Learning Blade. I think you were surveying your students some. Can you share a little bit of results of what you found from that?
Yes. So I asked 5 easy questions, and 91% of my students find Learning Blade easy to navigate. 86% felt like the language in Learning Blade and the text was easy to read and comprehend. So it wasn't above their reading level. It was accessible. They 91% found the topics to be interesting, and some of the jobs in Learning Blade are new to me and I have never heard about them before. And I really liked the number of kids. 60% said they had never heard of these jobs, which makes me feel good about what Ashley and I are doing to present kids with future jobs, but also that Learning Blade put jobs out there that we had not
Right,
found,
that we had missed.
not have found ways to expose them to. We also offer this will be the third way that we're introducing information about jobs, Medikit, and how to participate online. And of those 3, 72% preferred Learning Blade over the other 2 platforms that we use.
That's wonderful. We appreciate that. So you think you'll be continuing to use Learning Blade as you go forward, maybe, next year when you're teaching cyber foundations also?
Yes, probably earlier in the year too.
Yes.
Earlier.
Especially the intro to code, because we do coding the second semester. So having that fun activity for them to go ahead and participate in code, we're looking forward to doing that early.
Great. Well, I really appreciate that. I really thank you for using Learning Blade and letting us know what you're thinking about it. We'd always love any other comments you might have. So please just, email us at support@learningblade.com and let us know your thoughts. And we'd like anybody else who's watching to let us know your thoughts also, because we always want to learn from what we're doing and learning from you, the practitioners, the teachers that really make this alive for students and really the ones that make a difference in students' lives. So I just want to thank you both for what you're doing for your students and really appreciate your work. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.